What actor is the most guilty of playing the same exact character every film? I look forward to reading the BuzzFeed article. Kevin Hart. He is a guy who works best with a co-star to provide the opposite side of him. Dwayne The Rock? That pairing works quite well for that reason, TBH. BC, their movies have a little heart and a big Johnson. Danny Trejo, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Michelle Rodriguez has never been anything other than an angsty tomboy. Michelle Rodriguez, playing the part of #tank top. Hey, sometimes she plays Aviators. I like her role as cut-off fingerless gloves. Steven Seagal, if you can really call him an actor. Jason Statham. Literally the same character with a variable accent. You know what you're getting with a Jason Statham film. He will beat people up. He will crash cars. He will do an unconvincing American accent. The Guardian, 2015. Maybe it was so unconvincing that I totally missed it, but when has he even attempted an American accent? Yeah, I didn't realize he was supposed to sound American. I love watching the dude, but Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum in every role I've ever seen him in. From Jurassic Park to apartment hunting commercials. He was asked in a recent interview about this, about always playing Jeff Goldblum, and whether that bothered him as an actor. He said, "No, and every year I get better and better at it." He's a genius. I love him, but Dwayne Johnson is literally the same person in every movie. That's what I liked about the Jumanji films. The actors were typecast in their particular roles, but their personalities were completely out of character. Dwayne Johnson acting like a socially awkward, wheezing dork was amazing. This. And Jack Black channeling a teen girl was hilarious. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Whoever came up with the idea of casting Jack Black as a teenage girl is an absolute genius. Probably Jack Black. Kermit the Frog. Forever typecast despite so much range. TBF, Kermit does his best work backstage trying to put on a show. Seems to me Woody Allen is always the same person in every movie, himself. Even when Woody Allen himself isn't cast in one of his own movie, Terry's still a Woody Allen character with his exact same mannerisms portrayed by another actor or actress. Exactly. Like in Whatever Works. He literally just substituted Larry David for himself. Years ago, I said Chuck Norris was the absolute worst. He could have the exact same facial expression if you told him his wife died or he won the presidential election. The man cannot emote to save his life. I was reading an article about Jessica Simpson, who got sent to the Chuck Norris acting school to improve her skills, and it didn't take long for Norris to spot the problem. He told me I moved my eyebrows too much, Simpson said. Yeah, and I had to do all of my lines with my eyebrows taped. Simpson explained that Norris didn't do the taping himself, his person did it. People pay Chuck Norris for acting lessons? That's like paying a horse for calculus tutoring. Rob Schneider is a stapler. And he's out to prove that being a stapler is harder than it looks. The good news is you've got the healthiest colon I've ever seen. The bad news is you're a stapler. Coming this summer to an office supply store near you. Going through this list, I can't believe anyone hasn't said Jesse Eisenberg. I've literally never seen him be anyone but himself. Is that the guy who kinda looks like Michael Cera? Serious Michael Cera. Michael Serious. Tim Allen is basically just playing himself in everything. Only role that's a little different is Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear is Tim Allen coked out. Ms. Nesbitt was Tim's greatest role. Change my mind. Michael Cera Seth Rogen. This Is the End is Michael Cera's funniest performance. Does this smell like coke to you? Has anybody seen my ducking cell phone? Oh God, this is so embarrassing. My cell phone was in my pocket. Keira Knightley. Acts with her chin, wears period costumes, her character builds up to a dainty outburst. Note, I actually enjoy most films I've seen her in. She's definitely watchable. Edit, a letter. Dainty outburst is the best description of her I've ever read, although I would suggest Bend It Like Beckham as an exception. Mark Wahlberg. Say hi to your mother for me, alright? I can hear this comment. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. Yes, I know that's too. Owen Wilson has literally played both humans and a car. You can't be more diverse than that. But the car acts like Owen Wilson, so that negates the diversity. Hector edit, here's a better link so do you fattiest. More recently, Giancarlo Esposito as esteemed intelligent villain who's going to duck shit up. Not that I don't love him for it. Bonus points if the character is Afro-Latino even though he himself is African-American and Italian. I have been loving him in The Mandalorian. He's just out there, flouncing around the galaxy in his cape and menacing everyone in the vicinity like the Snape of Imperial Hogwarts. My 4 daughters watch this and obviously the world is like, it's the Baby Yoda show. And I'm never jealous or have any problem with that, but I have to say, 2 of my daughters texted me and 2 of them called me, Papa, please don't hurt that baby. Don't hurt that baby. And I said, I will squash that little big-eared bastard. Giancarlo Esposito. Billy Eichner is always going to be Billy Eichner. Oh, I have a medical condition all right. It's called caring too much. And it's incurable. I'm fully convinced that every character Jason Mantzoukas plays exists in the same universe. He makes it work though, and I love it. The crazy guy. He nails it perfectly in Brooklyn 99 and Big Mouth. And as Rafi in The League. It's the first role I saw him in and it really set the bar of craziness. I love it. And Derek in The Good Place. And Dennis Feinstein in Parks and Rec. I love Nathan Fillion, but every role he is very much just Nathan Fillion. Or Captain Reynolds. Even when he played Caleb in Buffy? What about the time he played the janitor that wanted the porn block taken off his computer in Community? Katherine Heigl. Frazzled, neurotic, hot girl who has life thrown at her in a way that causes her to take a step back and calm the hell down. John Wayne. When he was cast as Genghis Khan, the way the screenplay read, it is a cowboy picture and that is how I am going to play Genghis Khan. I see him as a gunfighter. Or translated, I didn't know how to play a character that wasn't a cowboy, so I played him as a cowboy. Salman Khan. I have a coworker with this name and now I wonder if he is really my coworker or just the actor learning how to play a tech role because we never see him outside of work. Charlie Sheen could only play characters named Charlie or he wouldn't respond on set when called upon. #X200B, he basically plays the role of Charlie Sheen, the drunken son of an actor. Godzilla. Sure, spitting fire and plasma is cool, but I want to see the soft side, the giant monster behind the screaming roaring and the Tokyo destruction. Maybe it's time for a new start, you know, like a film where Godzilla is the sidekick, or the vice mayor, jokester cameraman or the librarian with a heart. I think we're ready. Esteemed character actress and fugitive from the law, Margot Martindale. Look me up when you get to heaven. I won't be there but my movies will. Jason Momoa. Zooey Deschanel. The Rock is literally just himself with different names every movie. Steven Seagal. Tommy Lee Jones is Tommy Lee Jones, so weird nobody has mentioned him yet. The guy can only ever really play one role, himself. Christopher Walken plays himself in everything. Jackie Chan, of course. Honestly? Johnny Depp. I like him and enjoy his performances, but holy shit is he a one-note actor. In fairness, he plays that one note very well. Melissa McCarthy.